Morning, my name is Camilla and this is Golden Hour. So we have a morning flow together, and today we have a full body flow to help you wake up and feel energized and ready for your day. So we're going to start today in child's pose. So feet are touching, knees wide apart, reaching forward with your hands, sinking your forehead down to the mat. Just taking a few moments here to feel your breathing, feel your inhales and exhales moving through the body. No rush here. Know where we need to be. Drawing your attention to your nostrils, feeling the air coming in and out through the nose. Feeling the weight of your body sinking down into the mat. Allowing yourself to feel heavy. Feeling forearms sinking down. And just scanning through the body. Feeling all the parts that are connecting with the mat. So palms, forearms, and so on. Weight is drawing back in to your heels, so pushing back a bit with your hips. And setting an intention for your class today, something you need in this moment. Could be something like gratitude, could be being present in this moment, could be something else, could be more compassion, more loving kindness, something else you feel you really need today. So sitting with that intention as we start to move. So looking up to the top of your mat, walking hands over to the left, planting a right hand on top of left hand, and then sinking down again. So opening up through the right side body, compressing through the left hip. Coming back through center, coming to the other side. And then back to center, coming up high on your knees, and we're going to come into puppy pose. So knees and hips are stacked, hands reach forward, dropping your forehead grounding on the mat. Opening through the upper back. If this feels very accessible to you, you can always place your chin on the mat instead, looking between your hands. Beautiful, climbing up. We meet in all fours. And moving into cat-cow, so dropping belly, looking up, cow pose. Exhale, rounding through the spine into cat. Inhale. Exhale, tucking chin to chest, drawing belly button up to spine. Moving with your own breathing. You want to make it a bit bigger, maybe coming over the wrists, back over the heels. Release the head. Turning the circles the other way. And coming to meet back in stillness, all fours. And from here, tucking your toes under and pushing back. Downward facing dog. Any movement you need to help you settle into the pose. So maybe shoulders dropping away from your ears. And from here, small steps to the very front of your mat. We meet in a forward fold, holding onto opposite elbows. Swaying from side to side. Switch the cross of the elbows. Shoulders away from ears. Something we can think about in today's class whenever you remember. Lots of space in your neck. Releasing your hands and slowly rolling all the way up to standing mountain pose. So finding your mountain, it's quite an active pose, grounding through the heels, lifting up through the kneecaps, engaging your core, tucking tailbone under, drawing shoulders down, extending through the hands, tall through the head. You can close your eyes here. Bring your hands to heart center. One round of breath to just center ourselves here. Big inhale. Big exhale. Blinking open the eyes. Inhale, hands reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale halfway, hands to shins, extending through the spine. Exhale, hands to the mat, stepping back plank, knees are lowered. Chaturanga coming over the wrist, lowering down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, pulling back, downward facing dog. Opening up in your shoulders and really planting down through all your fingers, especially first finger and thumb. Think about that L shape really grounding you, securing you to the mat. And then looking to the front of your mat, stepping up to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. And inhale, rise. Hands into heart. Let's go again. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, stepping back. Knees or toes this time. Chaturanga, lowering down. Inhale. And exhale, pulling back. Downward facing dog. So that is your flow, your vinyasa. So whenever I cue that, we're going through that sequence. You're looking to the front of your mat, stepping to the front. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold, hands to the mat. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and exhale, Vinyasa. A few breaths in, downward facing dog. From here, right leg lifts high, three-legged dog, and stepping through knee to chest, and then placing your foot in front of your mat. Grounding in the back foot, 45-degree angle. We're setting up for warrior one. First coming up on fingertips, drawing hips towards each other. So right hip in, left hip forward, squaring off the hips, shooting your arms out behind you. And then inhale, rising up, warrior one. So checking those hips, square to the front of the room. Pushing this knee out over your smaller toes. Inhale, reaching tall, and exhale, sinking a little lower. On your next inhale, opening up, warrior two. And finding where you are in space, so coming a little further forward, a little further back, landing in the middle. And just reminding yourself of the intention you set at the start of practice. Maybe more gratitude, more being in the present, more compassion, something important for you in this moment. Breathing through the intensity of the pose. And from here, extending through the front leg, setting up for triangle, reaching to the front of the mat, letting bottom hand drop somewhere on your leg. Opening through the shoulder. So if you're collapsing down, coming up a little higher. Beautiful. Windmilling both hands to the mat, coming up on the back foot. So we're in a lunge, planting through the left hand and opening up into a twist. Pushing through the back legs, you're really engaging through that knee. If this is a lot, you can always drop the back leg to a low lunge. And from here, we're going to find side plank. So if you're in the low lunge, coming on that back knee down, opening up. If you're up in high lunge, coming onto the edge of the left foot, stepping back into our side plank. You could stagger the feet here. You can have that bottom knee down, so whatever option is best for you. You can raise the top leg if you want even more. And then releasing, hands to the mat and straight back to dog or a vinyasa. Pulling back. Other side, left leg lifts high, three-legged dog. Knee into chest, rounding through the spine, and then stepping through, grounding in the back foot, Coming up on fingertips, squaring off the hips, shooting those arms back behind you. And then inhale, rising up, warrior one. See if you can relax in the face. We hold a lot of tension in our jaws, brow, eyes. On your next inhale, opening up, warrior two. Reaching forward, reaching back, coming to center. Sending your awareness to that left hip, feeling the intensity building. And allowing your breath to really ease the tension there. To see if we don't fight it, but just allow. One more breath, big inhale, big exhale. That's a straight in through the front leg, triangle pose, reaching forward, coming down. And then right hand to the mat, coming up on the right foot. So we're in a lunge, opening up into the twist. Option one is here. Option two is bending the knee, having that on the mat. Side plank, so either dropping the knee, opening up through the back foot and extending left leg to the sky. If you want, you can come up full side plank. Driving up through the hips, but trying to square off the hips so we're not opening them up to the sky, but having them square to the long edge of the mat. Beautiful, hands to the mat. And down facing dog or vinyasa. Dropping down, knees together, passive child's pose, reaching hands behind you, letting your forehead rest on the mat. So coming back to yourself here in this cosmic egg, infinite space within. Releasing your hands and coming to stand up on your knees, hip width apart. We're setting up for camel, so we'll do a few rounds. You can tuck the toes under and then hands on lower back, fingers facing down for this first one. We're going to be driving hips forward as we come back. So pushing forward, chin to chest, engaging through the glutes. Staying here, maybe you want to open through the throat. Release, coming to sit back down. Taking a few breaths here. Coming back, same again, either hands to the lower back, or if you want more, we're milling those arms down to your heels, pushing forward and sinking back at the same time. Think about hips in line with knees. And then slowly calming out, coming to sit back, closing your eyes. Beautiful. From here, swinging your feet to one side, extending through your legs. Dandasana, seated staff pose. Sitting up nice and tall, flexing through the feet. You can bend the knees if that's more appropriate for you. Inhale, reach, and exhale, folding forward. Coming back to your breath again and again. And see, instead of aiming your head towards your knee, you're aiming out towards your toes. So thinking about length first. Beautiful, releasing from here and coming to lie down on your back, knees into chest. Extending through the left leg, right knee into chest, and coming over into supine twist. Grounding down through your right shoulder. Coming back and switching sides. Left knee over to the right. Letting your face start to melt. No tension. Doesn't have to look any kind of way. Almost like you're drooling. back to center, finding happy baby, holding on to big toes or outsides of your feet. Drawing sit bone down to the ground, knees in towards armpits. And taking now the deepest breath you've taken all day. Beautiful. From here, releasing your feet, releasing your hands, Shavasana, few moments. Completely surrender and let go. Bringing some movement back to the body, toes, fingers, wrists, ankles. Bending your hands overhead, giving yourself a stretch. Knees into chest and coming up to sit. You can have eyes still closed. Hands coming to rest on your knees or in your lap. Sitting tall. Just feeling all the benefits of the practice, this beautiful calm. Hands into heart center, bowing down towards yourself. Namaste. Thanks for joining me this morning at Golden Hour. If you enjoyed the class, feel free to let me know, and I will see you again another morning soon. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day,